built a railroad over a canyon, huh?
You might want to avoid looking down if you're afraid of heights.
No, it's not that. Paimon's just praying that we don't have yet another accident. That mountain is breathtaking. Reminds Paimon of Dragonspine.
They say this mountain's the domain of a Snegovik lord. A lot of the Snegovik retreated there to live in seclusion, so it's a pretty mysterious place. You hear all kinds of stories. Even the residents of the nearby town of Svietla Lidovka steer clear of the summit, and they make a living off of harvesting prime ice. Look, Snezhnograd's just up ahead. Here we are. Welcome to Snezhnograd train station, the biggest
Wow! It's so majestic! Just...
It's built for... In the future, you can use this this way. There's a lift.
The snow in Snezhnaya is always bitterly cold, and it...
Try and stop me!
Look! They have really funny-looking hats! And those ones are about the same height as Paimon! But it looks like they can't fly!
Those would be Volkudlak and Domovoy. You'll also see the winged Vila and the snowborn Snegovik amongst others.
No wonder! We'd heard that Snezhnaya used to be the realm of the Fae. Paimon can really see it now.
To the left is the market of Zolny. They sell everything there. you can often find some nifty little trinkets. To the right, you'll see the Korolyevsky Theater in the distance.
Look at that! Incredible! Wow!
I've found it pretty... I'm just a small-time hunter, so Zolny is where I spend most of my time.
Is that...
Yeah. Most of the stoves are out of crystal, the windows are drafty.
Yep, no way! Not a chance! Huh. Fine, don't worry!
I'm glad to see you've perked up. If you find yourselves in the mood for some... This way leads to Zapolyarny Palace, which serves as the Tsaritsa's audience chamber, and also, the adjacent block is kind of a city in its... Inside, there's a munitions factory known as the Armory. And over there is the Snezhnograd Vecha. These places...
Yeah,
The downtown area is near the center of Zapol... Another place of interest is the Oh, and...
ooh! Speaking of... Oh. We'll just have to use the...
Yeah. Anyway... Final... That's about it.
Sounds good! Thanks for all the recommendations! It'll be...
Podvorye restaurant is right this way.
Rev the engine!
like you get what you pay for, huh? Paimon likes this room a lot. Yeah, much better now that we're out of the cold. Oh, thanks for taking such good care of Paimon. Honestly, she feels kind of bad for throwing a wrench in the works. If this were anywhere else, we'd be out investigating and adventuring by now. But instead, we're stuck here waiting for a doctor. You're right. A lot happened on our way into the city. Let's review what we've learned so far and try to figure out what to do next. Obviously, the million more question is, what is this Aritz? Sure was. But we won't get to see her anytime soon. Aloysia said that she went east to fight that big monster. It must be a pretty powerful one. To be honest, Paimon can't think of a few people. Right. And when we left Nock, so it's all, yeah, fair point. But there's gotta be someone there willing to talk. But it's unlikely. Yeah, the last time was all the way back in Fontaine.
Hello. Is there a traveler and Paimon in there?
That's Aloysia.
Hello, I'm Dr. Luneva. Aloysia mentioned that one of you is feeling a little under... I see.
Good question.
Not exactly. It's just... I'm used to treat... But don't worry. I do have some
It'll be fine. Right? We're no different when it comes down. More like you to...
Okay. Vital signs are good. Test results. I can give you some if you find yourself with...
Sounds like there's no cause for alarm.
Thank you, Doc.
You're very welcome.
Take care. You heard the doctor. Best you rest up.
All right, then.
I have to get back to it. If you need it, hey, no...
Alright, time to find Childe and see what he can tell me.
No need to fret. I shall handle this. transfixed! Full throttle! Rev the engines!
Hold on. Please display your invitation letter or permit. Glupov does not accept meeting requests. Might I ask who you're hoping to Another one who thinks the... Wait a moment. Lord Child is a busy man. Even if you two are old. Next time, stick... Greetings, Lady Marionette.
I'll take care of our guest here. It's his first. I trust no
No, Lady Marionette. Whew. That was a close call.
Is that right? Good to know. Wait, where's Paimon? Under the weather? That's hard to imagine. She's always buzzing with energy. I take it she's still adapting to the climate. Happens to a lot of people. It's even colder. All right then. Well, let me know if... Why else? I was just about to sit down for some much-needed tea time when I heard that an old friend of Tartaglia's had shown up outside. No appointment, nothing. And, as obnoxious as it may be to show up uninvited at Glupov, I couldn't help but take pity on the poor soul who was waiting outside in vain. So I had no choice. Well, I felt our time working together in Nodcry warranted some courtesy. I couldn't exactly let you freeze to... Unfortunately, I can't invite you inside either. The rules of Glupov wouldn't allow... On the plus side, Snezhnograd actually has some class. Unlike Nasha Town. Torchlight Books has a very nice selection of teas and cakes, so we can catch up there. Your treat, of course. Because I already wasted one perfectly good cup of tea today. That's why.
Laid bare.
What am I supposed to do?
I've ordered for the both of us. No objections, I assume. Okay, let's get down to business. I'm guessing you don't actually have any urgent business with Tartaglia Wanna take a guess? Of course you'd say that. That's right. They'll be discussing yet. Yeah, It all started with a... In that letter, he detailed the I guess he... events in Natlan. That was his reaction.
He'd always assumed Capitano looked down on. But he occasionally. By the rest of us, I mean my Tea Party regulars, Arlecchino. Anyway, basically, Capitano believed that despite Tartaglia's. Yeah, it's one of the few things that I'd agree that he knew that after. With the ones who stood to benefit the most being the rooster pulled.
Wait a moment. You look as though you've run in.
Once they divided Capitano's troops between. No. So, you can see why Capitano chose to hand that letter to Piero, right? Exactly. Piero also needed to back a harbinger as soon as possible. And, all things considered, Tartaglia was the best choice. Even though I'd say Capitano made a good judgment call. Anyone else caught in this situation would probably feel like they'd been hung out to dry. His best course of action will be to distance himself from. What's the point in having a tea party if you don't spill a little tea? Besides, you'll see it firsthand if you ever sit in on a session of the Snezhnograd Vecha. Having a voice. Pantalone, for instance. Personally, I have. Then there's Pulcinella. Everything involves him, so nothing can bypass him.
I'm starting to see a complex web.
All right, I'm done carrying this conversation. Time for you to answer a question of mine. You must have known that you can get the info you need. I just don't. Wait. I only meant you should be mine. You. Fair enough. It's not your fault. I blame all these. Anyway, just ask for my help now.
Lady Marionette.
What now? Kissy, I'm on my break. Whatever it is, just leave it on my desk. I'll look at it later.
Sorry to disturb you during your break, ma'am, but I'm afraid it's an emergency.
Isn't it always?
The equipment in Svietlo, like... The support's on one of the machines. Luckily, Odette's team was nearby and launched a rescue operation. But we're still facing a severe manpower shortage for both the rescue and engineering teams.
I guess that's it then. Our tea party will. Do you actually want to come with, or are you just saying that? Nice of you to return the favor. And honestly, I'd rather have your help than anyone else. Then let's go. You, take 2 people. If anything happens to Paimon, you'll be answering to me.
Yes, Lady Marionette.
like it. Go on. You have my approval. Yep. Full throttle!
They weren't exaggerating. This is really dangerous. From what I've been told, most of the trapped miners are over in... Yeah, you do that while I... Meet me back...
Rev the engines! Full throttle! The rewards of an adventure worth... Rev the engine!